Greetings and welcome back to Monster Legends. And the race is gone. That was mock cheering, by the way. Anyway, we have something new. You also might notice there's a certain horned fellow bobbing right there in the hatchery. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm kind of hoping he's not going to be my best example. He does have a locked ruin slot. Spoiler. So I'm gonna feed him up later. There'll be a video out for him tomorrow. I'm very interested to see what his skills are. But let's hope the future lies up here. Just saying. Because I don't want to spend any gems, and you know what it is? Whichever one I go with and rank up, I want to have 3 open ruin slots, and I would rather not spend any gems. We'll see what happens with that, but one way or another, I will have one, and he will be completely spec'd out. So, anyway, expect a video of that one tomorrow. So, and I'm at the moment, I'm breaking up an old gold core so I can get that one out of the way. I just don't have anywhere to put him. Speaking of which, I might have mentioned something about the necessity for space in the last video. And I noticed that they made some changes here. Apparently, they took monster wood off of this island, mountain over here, and they put it down here. I'm actually not entirely sure why they did that, unless they plan on doing something with this mountain. I don't really know. And I also noticed that the Guardians kind of got pushed over here. Yeah, there's not a lot of room up here, but they put the Guardians all lined up over here, and then we got here, and there's not a lot of room down here. And yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure what they were doing here. There's no room down here. And I'm sure if you go up here, then wait a minute. Whoa, there's a lot of room up here. Almost like people moved things around, so there was a lot of room. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping an island is going there. One with a lot of space. Can we, lose the curvy stuff, and just make it, really square? Something large. Around that size would be good. I think that's a good place to start. If nothing else, maybe that size, a little bigger than that, maybe. Just, let's make it, as square as possible so we can, take advantage of the entire surface. Just saying, And you might notice that there's a Christmas tree here. Yes, a holiday. It says it's a Christmas tree. They are doing, where is this now? They're doing a little thing here in Monsterwood. If you don't have one and you're watching this video, chances are you don't have a lot of time to work here because you have to go watch some videos in order to get one. They're not very hard to get. I did not watch many videos, and I have 3 of them. So I didn't know whether or not you would get more than just the tree. But you can see they got a little pile of presents, and they got a little tricycle. But those are the next phases. So I'm guessing as soon as 11 hours and 12 minutes have passed, that's when you can watch the videos for the pile of presents. So if you want a holiday tree, start watching some videos. That's kind of the way it is. And it's not like it's taking up space from a legendary habitat. I can't fit anything in there. So anyway, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. So, but what we do have here is we have a new event, and this is a maze. This is the Nuclear Winter Maze, because winter is coming. Actually, it's coming tomorrow. Yeah, it's coming tomorrow. And this is the standard blah, 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 earn stuff, blah, blah, blah. I'll summarize. All right, so you have to get through this maze and get these guys, okay? Has anyone got that? All right. No. You're going to be saving up coins. You see my total in the upper corner here. Not very good, but we do have 20.5 days. A full 3 weeks for this guy. A full 3 weeks. So what you do is you do all kinds of things in order to collect coins. We'll worry about that in a minute. Most importantly, who's here? This does seem to be pretty much like the older events. Pretty full. Lots of stuff going on here. So let's check this out. All right, we're starting with Nanook. He's a current one, but he's really good. Yeah, mine, unfortunately, the one that I hatched, he only had 1 open ruin slot, so he was never really somebody I was going to mess with. But he's got a group freeze, he's got a group blind, he's got a single target freeze, he's got a heavy thunder attack that dazes. So he's got a lot of good stuff. If you need a good solid rare for somebody who doesn't have area effect possessing, he's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. If they were doing a rare event I mean, at the moment they're doing in the war, they're doing an epic right now. I might just pour the food into him to get him up there, you know. Although, as I said, one open ruin slot. Maybe if I can get this guy, maybe he's got more than that. Although I might have an extra egg. Not really sure. Space. Again, space. All right, and then we got this guy. This guy does appear to be a new guy. This is Herr Commissioner. All right, so anyway, he is he's an epic. He's got fire. He's got darkness. He's in the Winter Book, and he's in Dark Legions. So no clues what up with this guy, but he does seem to have a water gun, which is probably going to spray ice. So he's probably good at parties. Good at parties. All right, and over here we have somebody. Well, I'm going to go down the order here on the side. The third one up is a really old one. I mean, look at the gray on his beard. Oh my goodness gracious. This is Drazza. Yeah, he's old school. He was good in old school. He's kind of okay now. I mean, if you don't have him, he's a good metal one to have. Especially if you don't really have a lot of metal ones, he's a good one to have. He's got some area attacks. He can make him magnetize. He can come back and do more damage with it. I think he sets guys on fire too. So, I mean, he's not bad. I mean, by today's standards, he's not as good as the more modern ones. But of the old ones, he was pretty good. I mean, he was better than, in my opinion, he was better than, you know, like your Pixel Lion and your ones back in that age. But anyway, so he's good. And you know what? He's probably going to be fairly easy to get to if you want to. You know what I mean? Actually, you just get to move him right away, don't you? I mean, you don't have to unlock him at all. You can just start moving him immediately. I've never seen that before for a legendary. That's very strange. But that's okay. That's fine. That's not a problem. If you can just move a legendary right away, that's not a bad thing. All right, and next we have Rex. Rex was the pet of our two brother guys, whose names elude me right now. He's Electro for me. But Wasteland dude. So I never really was overly impressed with his skills. But, you know, if you want an epic, and of course, he is in the very exclusive family book. You can see the family's book. Yeah, if you don't have anybody for the family's book, you might want to go after him because you really should have something there. I mean, if you don't have a legendary who fits in that category, you should just have something for wars. You know what I mean? It's better than a blank spot. Yeah, it's better than a blank spot. Okay, and this one. Oh, we know who this is. This is Nautilus. He is arguably the best epic in terms of his capability for destruction and, of course, freezing. He has an ability that when you use it will magnetize the other team, all of them, and then it will give him an extra turn from every guy on the other side, which means you use it and you get 3 more turns. Then he can come back with another group attack that is metal and will take advantage of the fact that you magnetize the other team. And then he has a group freeze, and he has a single target freeze, and he has a special that if it goes off, it's also metal, which is really good if the other team is magnetized. That will do damage, and it will also freeze. So, yeah, he is definitely worth getting. If there is somebody, if you need a good epic, go after him. Absolutely. Arguably the best. Arguably the best. All right, so, and then we have a very powerful legendary. This is Brynhilda. Now, I don't know I don't know her skills. I do know that she's denial, and she has a particular set of skills that's used for denial. So, I'm guessing that she's pretty good. She's certainly handy. So, anyway, if you need a representative from several here, we got the female, we got Winter, and we got Good Legions. Is Good Legions, right? And like I said, she, as far as I've seen, she's good at denial. So I don't know her skills. I hope I get to see her skills. She might very well be my target for this maze. She might very well be my target. So anyway, and then we have this one. This is a new one. This is Teskita? Something to that line. Teskita? Maybe, something like that. And she is a new one. She's a legendary. She's Thunder. And she's got some books going here. This is a mechanical. She's got female and Winter. Yeah, there's a theme, Winter. I guess they're all going to be Winter, right? I mean, that's what it's all about. It's a nuclear winter. And I have no idea if she's good or what her function is, but I'm sure she's dangerous. Modern legendary monsters have had better skills than the older ones. So chances are she's probably got some good stuff, maybe even some new stuff. So anyway, and finally, the guy we saw at the top there, this is Zimnayaya. Dude, I'm so sorry. Your parents must have hated you, right? Okay, with that face, I can probably understand it. Anyway, he is he's a legendary. He is water. He's the big bad here, and I have zero chance of getting him. Yeah, I understand that going right in, though. So anyway, I'm guessing he's pretty good if he is the big prize. And of course, he's evil. So I'm sure that for those who manage to get him, he will be quite a pickup. And again, he is water too. So I guess we're going with the full water thing here. Except, of course, for this one down here who was Thunder. Thunder. We do have some metal up there with Drowza and stuff. Yeah, I've never seen that before. Right off the bat. And you know, it's a gem waiting right outside there for him. Should be a very interesting maze. We'll have to see how that goes. I'm hoping I can get Brunhilde. That's the one who's really my target. I don't realistically think that these others will be possible. You notice that they're locked with keys. In this case, the bottom two are locked with 5 keys. Brunhilde is only locked with 3 keys. Nautilus is locked with 3 keys. Rex is locked with 2. And, of course, the top 3 are not locked with any keys. Yeah, Drowza. Probably going to be moving him first because I can already see that there's a key on his path, isn't there? Whose key is that? Wait a minute. That's her key. Yeah, but I mean, it is what it is, right? But I mean, you might as well. I mean, it's going to show you a good chunk of the map. So anyway, that's kind of interesting. And there's, of course, Nautilus sitting over there. Okay, is that a design or is that like a really big item you can get? It seems to be blocking his path, doesn't it? Now, I have no knowledge of whether or not there is a temporary creature, a limited time path. So I have no idea if there is. In case there is, you might want to just hold on to your coins until you can act on them, if they appear. Because if there is a limited time path, it'll appear, it'll only be there for 2 days. So, also, if you're going to spend your coins, look for the discounts. You can go to the wiki, go to the entry on the end at the top for Nuclear Winter. They'll have information about the discounts. Now, the discount can be anywhere from 10% to 30%. So they have a tendency, unfortunately, to do that 30% early. So it might be like, I don't know, tomorrow or something like that, which is kind of not really very useful, not really very useful. So hopefully they give us a good percentage later on. I have a tendency to hold on to all my coins until nearly towards the end so I can just do it once and make a video out of it. If there is a limited one that pops up, and it is a legendary, it'll always be a legendary, by the way, and it's a legendary that I really want, I might have to change my plans. So we'll see what happens with that. Now, in terms of coins, the way you get the coins is you collect your gold, you collect food. There is a little thing that I do for collecting food. Where is it up here? Basically, I have a big one going, a really big one here. That'll return me 100,000 food, right? And then I have a little one down here. So after a certain period of time, the most you can get by doing this is 50. So after a period of time, I'll harvest the big one, wait about 10 seconds, and then go harvest the little one. That'll usually generate 50 if I wait long enough. If it gives you like 30, 35 or something like that, it means you just didn't wait long enough. You just go ahead and do it again. It doesn't matter. It means you didn't lose anything. If you do 50, it means you might have lost a little bit by waiting too long. There's no if you got the money, there's no problem waiting too long. So you can also get it by using breeding. If you hatch certain things, some people like using like 4-hour ones and then hatch them and they get a bunch that way. I use like double combos, which I really can't do at the moment because my hatchery is kind of tied up. That's the reason I wanted to get that gold core out, but I'm currently munching down on the other one, extracting it, and it's going to take a while before I got the spot open, because what I need to do is to put something else up there and then I can move him down because I have a big space problem. So anyway, and then you can also, the most efficient way is the dungeons. Now, what they will do on occasion, chances are with something like this, they're going to have a coins dungeon. A dungeon dedicated completely to coins. It might just happen once. It might happen twice if they feel like nice about the holiday season or something like that. When those show up, you gotta do them. You gotta do them all the way through. It'll give you hundreds of extra coins. Gotta do them. Another thing that can pop up is the regular dungeons can have that little icon on the lower right that says that it has coins in it. Although sometimes if you go in and there's no icon on the outside, you go in, you'll see coins on the inside. Very important to keep an eye open for that, because sometimes they make that mistake. The coins will be in the dungeons, and these are like the food dungeon, and the gems dungeon, and the money dungeon, and even the monsters dungeon, whichever monster happens to be in there. Sometimes they'll give you a rare or a epic in there. So keep an eye open on the dungeon. That is the best way to get the coins. You can also get them for PvP wins and such like that too. So every coin matters. When you have a 3-week event and basically there's nearly no penalty for waiting, you save them up, wait for the discounts, spend them always at the discounts, and yeah, get what you want. And keep an eye open for the limited time, because it might pop up and be something you really want. So it depends, right? Me personally, Brynhilda is going to be my target. I don't know if I'm going to get it. I wouldn't mind getting an extra Nautilus, but it wouldn't be enough to rank mine up anyway because he's already 95. So we'll see what happens with that. Anyway, so that is the event. It's going to be running for 3 weeks, and I'm sure we'll be talking a lot about that in the future. In the moment, though, however, let's talk about war. We won the last 3. I'm hoping we can continue. This team is a little closer in strength to ours, so I don't really know. I think enthusiasm is going to have to matter. We do have a full 30 islands, which is great, because nobody is left out. I hate when people are left out. All right, so they are kicking our butt. And there's a good reason for that, because they're attacking more than us. Although I think they're being more successful in their attacks as well. So we're going to have to see about that. All right, so I'm on this one right now. Kind of dangerous. This guy in the middle here, he's kind of dangerous because he's got a group possession. So he's kind of dangerous. So I'm thinking I'm going to look around here. You can see I did the one next to it there. You know, looking for something a little less dangerous here. You know what I mean? A little less dangerous. Because these are epics we're talking about. This is an all-epic war. So let me just look around here and see if I can find something. Yeah, you're going to see a lot of him. I didn't put him on my team. I do have him. I might put him in the second round. A lot of support speeds, which you can understand because generally speaking, epics are only going to be used in wars with legendaries. So you just put support on them because you're not really going to speed them up anymore, because an epic, even if it's the same level, is never going to be as fast as a legendary. All right, let's look around here. That guy is really fast. That seems to be the thing here. All right, now, I could take a risk. This could go very badly, but you know, at this point, I don't think it's going to matter. I really don't. I don't think it's going to matter. So I'm just going to go with my big guns, because this is the big guns that I went with. All right, let's see. It really all depends on what that guy in the upper part there actually does. If he does the... That's really funny, guys. I'm laughing at that. Ugh. Yeah, he used exactly what I didn't want him to do. This is not good at all. Please do be water. Who are you going to kill? And it would use that attack too, wouldn't it? Alright, what did you just do? Oh, you took your own stamina away. Yeah, I mean, the second the other one did the, yeah, the second the other one did the confusion to all of us, it was over. And, of course, it's still confused. I guess she's going to kill herself now. Yeah, exactly. Star Killer. Yeah. Oh well, unfortunately. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so let's. Yeah, the problem is that one is scattered throughout there. You know, that's the reason I did that one is because it wasn't there. First 10 left there. Okay, well, it's going to be kind of tricky here, but without all of my big ones gone. So let's see what I can come up with. Avast, or Gary, I should say. Obviously. And let's think. Yeah, I could just pull that myself, which is probably not a bad idea. Why don't we just do that? Of course, mine doesn't have an insane amount of speed. I think he's got some rune slot issues, which is the reason that he's only got one open slot, if memory serves me correctly. So I just decided to keep him alive, because the speed is never going to help in war, right? Besides, I don't really use him for war. Alright, so let's see how this works. I think Gary's going to go first here. Unfortunately, he can't freeze this guy in the front. Let's think. I think he's got... Alright, I have a choice between freezing the other two, or I believe it's a stun, or a stun on the guy in the front. I'm going to go for a stun on the guy in the front, because that could just go so badly. Who's going first, actually? You know, I take that back. I'm going to do it the other way. I'm going to go for the freezes. Because I see that he's really far back. He's really far back in the movement list here. All right, let's get some skeletonal guys here. Yeah. They served the rabbit. All right, let's think about this. Now let's pull that on them and see how they like it. Okay, could you just freeze all of your guys here? Could you just freeze all of your guys, please? Okay. That worked out all right. Let's think. Bottle of rum. Bottle of damage moves 50% of stamina. That'll kill him, but he's nearly dead anyway. I'm thinking we take stamina away from the Nautilus. That's not such a bad idea. He'll have nearly nothing left at that point, so I think that's a good move. Right, so even if he does do the big one that gives him a lot of turns. Okay, thanks a lot. Appreciate that. That was awesome. By the way, have some more skeletons! Come on, Bugs, tell a joke. Poison? Poison's always good. Just adding to his problems. And, do I want to stun him? I think it's more fun if I don't, frankly, so I'm just going to charge. Poison, nightmare, and then finish yourself off. Okay, well, have a bone, because remember, it's all about the bone. Okay, that worked out better. Sorry about that first one, but, you know, RNG, right? I mean, if he doesn't use that skill, we're probably in good shape, but he did use that skill, so we weren't in good shape. So, you know, I don't think in the grand scheme it's going to matter anyway, since I think they're going to win. Yeah, I think they're going to win. It's not even a matter of participation at that point. They're just being a lot more successful in their endeavors, right? All right, so let's quickly go into some PvP. As you can see here, the commons have definitely done their job. This is awesome. They have been commended. And yeah, it's been wonderful. They drove that down. We should run into some good teams. And by good means not like 115s, 120s, 130s, or anything like that. I have, however, put the other team back in. I am going to have to remove somebody, though. It just occurred to me that I am going to have to make a change. Yes, spoiler alert. He is going to be used in one of the coming teams. So why don't we just put Elsa back in there for the moment. And go back in here. I know I didn't have to do that. Anyway, so I have 3 teams, and they're your teams. And let us begin with the first of these teams. Our first team was selected by Stephen Hayward. And Stephen wanted to begin with an electric lady. This, of course, is Electra. And next we're going to kind of a stony type of a fella, and this is someone I don't use myself, but he's still good, and that's General Atom. And finally, to give us a little bit of speed from the light, we're gonna use, where is Dorothy? Now I do believe Dorothy is probably going to be selecting Elektra to do some destruction, since basically that's kind of what she does. Now let's see what we can find here. Oh, this is quite nice. I'm thinking we go up the middle because I see lots of water, and Elektra likes shocking water. So let's go on in. All right. They are, unfortunately, we may have a big problem coming up here. Yeah, if the yeah, Stamina Hunter. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. If actually, it looks like they're all going to go. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's hard to say if the Varuna is going to go. Let's put it this way. The Thetis is going, then Victor is going. So this is not looking good for us. That's a small reprieve. Hit Rocky. Please hit Rocky. Please hit Rocky. Well, that was just mean. So let's do something about that. All right, complete control. Let's see here. Heavy Thunder, immunity to stun itself. Now, obviously, she can just kill. Double damage. No, not that. Very heavy. Very heavy to all. That will not kill anybody. I need to get rid of her. I can't believe you missed. Seriously? Okay, fine, fine. There isn't anything else I really can do here. Hold on a minute. Heavy damage. I might as well just do this one. Because he doesn't have the double damage anymore. What is with the missing? Wonderful. Alright, I desperately need stuns here. Now the Varuna is no, that's this one. Where is it? Up here? Yeah. Obviously the Varuna is immune to stun, but I need the other two stunned immediately. And that's, we're dead. She's gonna get to do it twice. Well, she's gonna charge. She's gonna do attack twice. If you had just killed her! Yes, I'm looking at you. You even got buffed. You have double damage. You had double damage on you. Now he's gonna freeze us. Watch. Oh no, he's gonna take stamina away. Oh, that's actually, in some ways, that's worse. Oh, lovely. And she's gone. See, that's the way you're supposed to do it, Elektra. You notice that? Ugh. If she had just killed the Thetis, the fight would have been different. But no, she had to miss. Ugh. Alright, let's go in and hope for the next team. The team was good, it's just that somebody choked. Yes, I'm looking at you. Alright, so anyway, let's try team number 2. Team number 2 was suggested by Rami Hammam. And Rami wanted to see, let's see, good interesting team here, by the way. Good interesting team. We're going to go with, where is Ghidorah? And then we're going with, we got Metal here, and this is going to be, where is Raven? And finally, we're going with, where is Biddy? All right, so we got everything we need here to a degree. So hopefully we can run into a cooperative team. I'm looking around. I don't like what I see up the middle, even though there's no real denial there. I mean, maybe. Okay, the one on the left looks a little dangerous, even though they are hundreds. I think I'm going to go with that one. This one is kind of a dangerous team, I think. And I think we can handle the what's him, the big guy there, because we do have some dots to work with here. So I think that's what we're going to do. I guess it really depends on Brynhilde and what kind of runes she has here. We are in trouble. I wasn't counting on him having the most speed, though. I wasn't counting on that happening. He's got a 6 on him. Actually, I think Biddy's going to beat him out. It's a good thing none of that is support. It really depends. I don't know if... I think the Witcher might be immune. He's immune to possession. Oh, they're both immune to possession. And he is going first. Oh, he didn't go first. He had his relic went off. All right, they're immune to possession. This is really bad. The only one we can get is the other guy. Is there something else I want to do? Blinding. I think that's what we're going to have to go with. Because they're both immune to possession. So I'm going to have... What else do we have? What else do we have? Ancient Wisdom. That's a possession. Single target. Damage reduction. Okay, we're going to go with the blinding. And you did not blind the Witcher. Always blind the Witcher. Ouch. Okay, quicksand. I think that's quicksand, isn't it? Okay, thank goodness. Alright, and let's go with confluent powers, of course. Dots, lots of dots. Lots of dots. He's blind, he can't see anything. Can't see anything. Thank goodness, otherwise that would have ended bad. Ouch. Alright, let's go with some... Are they bleeding? No, they're not. Let's add bleeding. Lots of dots. Lots and lots of dots. So we got fire, poison, and bleeding going on all of them. Alright, who's going next? He's going next. I can't... Are we going to get a chance to... Oh, he's going to go... You know, they might die in the next round. Brynhilde might be dead in the next round with all the dots she's got on her. So I think just doing more damage... Yeah, I think that's going to really help. So I'm just going to do this one anyway. Just for damage. And of course, we do get the guy, but I think he's dead. I think the Witcher is the only one who survives here now. Or maybe he doesn't. I guess that's just too much for all of them, right? Yes, you have increased power. Yes, you have increased power. By the way, you're also dead. Oh, you had nightmares too. Isn't that wonderful? Oh, and boom. Okay, that worked out a little bit better. Lots of dots. Lots of dots. Tough fight. Luckily, they did not use skills that would disable us. So, I think the blindness definitely helped there, because Brynhilde's attack did nothing. Alright, so anyway, we got one. Oh. Faster. There we go. Ooh. That's, of course, another place you can get coins. On the wheels. Alright, let's go in for our final team. Yeah, this one's a little OP to a degree. Our final team was suggested by Boss Baines. Boss Baines actually gave me 2 teams, but the other one had absolutely no speed on it at all, so it would have died horribly. So let's use this one instead. Alright, we're going to start with a lobster. Then we're going to a metal mechanical genius, who of course is Haxter. No, I haven't done that yet. I really do need to start changing out his ruins. I want to give him the 7 to start with. And finally, the reason I had to take him off defense is we're going with Jack. All right, so I'm hoping they don't step on each other too much, but obviously Jack is going to be going first. What do we have here? Okay. We have us not doing anything on the right. I think the one on the left looks kind of interesting. We don't have a lot of damage, but we do have a lot of denial and control, so why don't we just see how that works out? Okay, speed. Oh, we're good. Okay, I do think Jack is going first, but is he immune to freezing? No, he's energized. Okay. All right. Back again. All right, there we go. All right. I can't see what he's got. A 4-speed. All right, it's nowhere near as fast as Jack. All right, let's just see how this plays out. Okay, the guy. Oh, that's a nemesis, isn't it? Major cold shield. I believe that's a nemesis creature, isn't it? All right. Okay, I'm going to try to take his stamina away. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take his stamina away. Don't know his abilities, but I'm. Oh, that's not good. Okay, it could be good. It could be good. All right, hold it a second. Let's do a black cat here. Maybe we get the Minotaur working for us, and maybe he doesn't use one of those terrible attacks that gives him another one. Okay, got them all. No, we didn't. Ouch. Ow, that hurt. Okay, Nemesis is no match for Melvin. Alright, so let's think about this. Let's start taking stamina away. Brutal Tsunami. Okay, you missed 2 of them. I should say he resisted that one. But I think you did miss the guy in the front, though. Ouch, that was kind of ugly. Whoa, what did he give him here? Are they weak to legendary? Special attacks. Okay, so they're the special attacks. They're weak to special attacks now. Unfortunately, I don't have anything I can do with that. Arctic Boost. Who's going first? He's currently on our side, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm trying to think what the pecking order is here. He is okay. Ice Leech on the Minotaur. All right. Could you freeze your friends, please? Or him. I guess he just hit him really hard. Maybe he resisted a freeze. I don't know. Alright, let's see. What do we got now? Minotaur is going to go, but he doesn't have any stamina. I'm going to gamble that he doesn't use his special skill. What I'm going to do is I'm going to harm him. He hasn't gone. The other guy, is he like really slow? He went once, but he's easily the slowest one in the group. All right. Arctic Boost. Yeah, Arctic Boost. All right. Because I'm going to anchor somebody. All right. Can he kill somebody? Yes, he could kill anybody. Who's up next? Let me think about this. I don't know what the Nemesis... I don't know what this guy is going to do. I know he doesn't have any stamina, but I don't know what he's going to do, so I want to get rid of him. Right, I just want him gone. That's a random element that I don't want. Now I'm going to use Time Stop on him up here. Except I think he resisted it. Ow. Okay, well, if you want to hit him, that's just fine. Go for it. Do you have enough stamina? No, you don't. Good. Thank goodness for that stamina drain. Alright, let's just do a little bit of freezing. Because neither one of you are immune to it. Oh, you're dead. Why are you still standing? I think you had 0 health. Why were you still standing? It's your time to fall down. Yeah, you got a lot of problems there. Alright, so... Okay, Melvin the Damage Dealer! After all, he had a double damage buff there, didn't he? Okay, so anyway, that one took a while. Good fight. That was a good fight. Worked out well in the end, though. Alright. Makes me desperate to do that hatching. Ooh! 50 of those. Worked out good. Alright, yeah, and things all of a sudden turned very bad. So let's just be thankful we're not going for teams anymore. Alright, so anyway, I think that's going to be it. So we got this new maze going here, the Nuclear Winter Maze. It looks like it has some good stuff to it. Keep an eye on the dungeons. I would say especially Friday morning, because we have dungeons that open this morning. A gem dungeon, and of course the ruin dungeon. They run for 2 days. They don't have anything in them. The ruin dungeon never will. Gem dungeon sometimes. But they just opened up now. So keep an eye open for like Friday morning, maybe something on Saturday popping up. Most especially the dedicated coin dungeon. Very important. So anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya!